Good evening, people, and welcome back to the short films of Buster Keaton and to 1921's The Boat, with another commentary track from Joseph McBride, who I'm getting used to now. He seems to really enjoy Buster Keaton films. But Buster's built a boat, and he's built it in his house. When it comes to getting it out of his house, it doesn't fit through the gap. So he makes the gap a little bit bigger, but it still doesn't fit. So then he attaches the boat to the car, pulls it out, comes crashing through the wall, and the house collapses, just completely collapses. And his luck, he just looks at it and goes and gets the bathtub, takes a bathtub with him, which you can probably figure out why he's taking the bathtub. And the name of the boat, the Damfino. Joseph McBride said there is an actual Buster Keaton society called the Damfinos, which I think is pretty cool. But one thing leads to another. The boat sinks when it's launched, but it gets on the river. He's got his wife and 2 kids with him, and they're going along. They come to a bridge, and there's a retractable mast, which I thought was pretty damn clever. And you had to build this retractable mast. You couldn't just put it in with CGI. So they had to build the boat with a mast that would go down. Later on, they stop, and he throws the anchor overboard, and the anchor floats. I thought it was quite funny. He just sits there looking at it as if to say, "Why aren't you going to the bottom of the sea?" And there's lots of fun in the boat. The boat's rocking, and there's lots of fun with all that rocking the boat entails. Simple things, but funny. Then there's a storm. There's a big storm, and the boat springs leaks, and he can't contain it. And at one point, he puts his family in a cupboard, and he nails his feet to the floor to try and stand upright. I think it's a telegram. He uses a telegram to send an SOS, and the telegram officer is Eddie Klein, and he sends an SOS, and he replies back, "Who are you?" And he says, "Damfino." And Eddie Klein says, "Neither do I." And I thought, Damfino. I like that. That is real funny. That made me laugh. But needless to say, it just gets worse and worse and worse. He puts his family in the bathtub, and he's going to go down with the ship, which Joseph McBride kept mentioning. That was dark and a macabre view in a comedy back in them days. He just sits. It's darkness all around him, and he just sits on the boat as it sinks. But plays it for comedy and comes back, and he doesn't die. But there was a lot of fun to be had in this. He also mentioned, which I agree with, I would never have thought of it myself. I wish I could think of things like this, but I don't. It would have made a good double feature with the Navigator, which kind of at that point then made me want to think I want to go and watch the Navigator, but I'm busy with this. But a good film, full of funny things, some clever, witty things, and just I enjoyed it. I really did. I thought the boat was pretty solid, pretty fun. 27 minutes, I think it was, a little bit longer than some of the others, but a really good watch. So that is it, and comments are welcome.